hello, and welcome to the Queen Tulsa Show, everyone. Give me 1 second. Let me cut our music down. First and foremost, I want to say welcome, Royal Queens and Kings, to the Royal Palace. Here tonight, we will be discussing YouTubers that are discussing a popular, controversial topic. And they seem to get upset when others have a difference in opinion. We have a lot to get into. Let's get into it. What's a girl to do? She needs love. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you can't buy. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. We don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love. All right, thank you guys for coming back. So I woke up because I wasn't feeling well. That's the reason why I didn't go live tonight. So I woke up and I saw this lady live and I just clicked on it, not thinking anything. I just saw what was the title of it? First of all, it was defamation. Well, I wouldn't say defamation, but it's like it's clickbait because Nikki is not Goomba's wife. And what is so interesting is we have our sisters that say protect Black women, but will sit up on their platform and wear a shirt like this and say the side chick wasn't wrong, the home wrecker wasn't wrong, she didn't do anything. I had to contain myself because I'm like, this sister don't know no better, and we gotta pray for her. She's sitting up on her show with this shirt on and talking about, let's clap it up for the home wrecker. And all the lonely chicks in the audience was like, yeah, you're right on. Jaguar deserved it. Let me tell you something. You're ignorant. You're ignorant as hell for you to sit up and agree with somebody taking somebody's man. I don't care if she borrowed him, drove him there, went to pick him up. She housed him. And when I showed up on your panel, you were very rude. And you wanted to go with this whole narrative. Oh, I know who Queen Toe. I know what she's about. Well, apparently you haven't watched my content because I don't give it up like that. See, it be those messy people that think that everybody is on the mess because that's what they do. That's what they indulge in. It's the low self-esteem individuals, the content creators that are out here, don't have no content, and are scraping crumbs to make it by. Now, let's get into this. Because, first of all, I feel like when I went up on the ladies' panel, this is my thing. Don't open up your panel and say, anybody with an opinion, come up if you can't handle their opinion. Because you couldn't handle my opinion.
Unfortunately, you have poor communication skills.
It's once it's in the system, I can take that number and then request the physical report. So in Michigan, we do get a business card like that. I'm not saying that's how y'all do it here,
she's
but
from
that
Michigan.
technically is the okay. So somebody, Tulsa, hold on.
It's Queen Tulsa.
Hey, Queen Tulsa. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
And you see that shade, Tulsa? Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. It's Queen Tulsa. So it be the women that look like this that have a problem with me. Just bitter and angry for no reason. That's why she don't have compassion for another black woman. Because she's nasty on the inside. Disgusting. The attitude sucks. Let's go.
First, I wanted to say that we need to protect black women. And I don't think it's ever funny for a woman to steal someone's husband and sit up and prance around on every panel looking for a moment. The woman said that she didn't want a moment, but she's on everybody's panel. Mm-hmm. Everybody's panel. She wasn't worthy of a ring because she didn't get one. She was married before her husband left her because she's a cum rag. She's for the neighborhood. Nikki really needs to find her own. Nikki needs to take time and teach her kids how not to steal a man. She's got too much time in her hands.
And see, I feel like I were laying out valid facts. And because I come over to her show and I owned it, because what I had to say mattered. Mm-hmm. And she got upset. She was offended. She was offended. For what? Nobody was coming over to take your audience away from you. Nobody. Nobody had come over to take your audience away from you. I just wanted to come over and give them a fresh of common sense. Because your black ass was sitting up on that panel spewing hate, agreeing, covering up for someone that interfered with a sacred union. But you know what? When I show up on panels and they can't take me, this is what I say to them.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Just because I walk as if I have oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my sassiness upset you? Don't take it so hard just because I laugh, as if I have gold mines digging in my own backyard. You can shoot me with your words, you can cut me with your lies, you can kill me with your hatefulness, but just like life, I rise. Does my sexiness offend you? Oh. Does it come as a surprise that I dance as if I have diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from a past rooted in pain I rise. A black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling and bearing in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear I rise. Into a daybreak miraculously clear I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so,
no matter what you say about me, I'm gonna rise. You need to do some cleaning up on the inside, sister. See, speaking on this situation as a married woman, which I feel like I have the right to, and to be cut off because I'm sitting up there giving logical advice. Miss Steen got offended and said, no, you're not going to come over here and run my show. I didn't see how I was running your show. And when Vincent Cooper said, but hold on. Actually, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me just go ahead from right here. Let's listen. If you guys are enjoying the content, let me know with your likes. Let me go ahead and check these likes and see where we are. All right, so we are going to take an intermission. Let's go ahead and get those likes up. We will be right back.
In November, a black Porsche drove in my driveway to do a K-turn. It slowed down. It just so happens I was home. And I was at a particular window where I could see. It was a woman who was with a burgeoning belly. And I could see that because the way our house is pitched, it's on a little bit of a hill. And this person, her, was taking pictures of our home. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then she backs out, she reverses the car to go back to where she came from. At that point, I can't believe what my life is about to turn into. I'm like screaming like a raving lunatic. And what would you do? What would you do? There was nobody for me to call for a second opinion. There was nobody to call.
What would you do if it was your husband, Kiva? Like I told her, if it was her, I want to see her so calm. I want her to be very calm. Be very calm about it. When it comes to someone else's husband, oh, you're very calm about it. You was standing right on in it. And I know you're in here. I know you are. I warned you. I told you I was going live. Right? So let's get into it.
Okay, let me pause you right there. Where did she steal him from when Goomba went to her?
Okay, so.
I mean, but I'm saying.
Do you remember the first time when the barbershop incident happened? Mm-hmm. As soon as Jag went away, he was calling her.
So it's right there, stop. He called.
So I answered her question, and that wasn't good enough. So because I made sense, now she wants to dissect the question. That's not what it was given. I'm going to play it back a little bit.
Her, and she's
someone's husband and sit up and prance around.
So in Michigan, we do get a business
Okay,
card.
so I'm going to start it over.
I'm not saying that's how y'all do it here, but that technically is Tulsa, hold on.
It's Queen Tulsa.
Hey, Queen Tulsa, hi.
Hi. First I wanted to say that we need to protect Black women. And I don't think it's ever funny for a woman to steal someone's husband and sit up and prance around on every panel looking for a moment. The woman said that she didn't want a moment, but she's on everybody's panel. Mm-hmm. Everybody's panel. She wasn't worthy of a ring because she didn't get one. She was married before. Her husband left her because she's a cum rag. She's for the neighborhood. Nikki really needs to find her own. Nikki needs to take time and teach her kids how not to steal a man. She's got too much time in her hands.
Okay, let me pause you right there. Where did she steal him from when Goomba went to her?
Okay, so.
I mean, but I'm saying.
Do you remember the first time when the barbershop incident happened? Mm-hmm. As soon as Jag went away, he was calling her.
So it's right there, stop. He called her, and she said that. She didn't call him. He called her and said,
does it matter? They hooked up. Infidelity. But see, you got these black women that want to give the black man an excuse. Mm-hmm. You can tell that this is regular behavior. Let me protect the black man. Let me protect the black man. Oh, wait. No, you said that he called her. It doesn't matter who called who. It's still wrong.
Can I come? She said come. So he reached out to her first, right? So technically, in all fairness, she didn't go seek him out. That's what I was just trying to get to. I just want clarification.
She must not have looked at my videos. She did seek him out. She said that she was watching them on YouTube. Kiva, you have to do your research. You definitely have to do your research. See, it's all for the numbers and the clicks and views, but I don't care about the clicks and views. I'm here to give real commentary. I don't have to make it up. I don't have to pull it out my butt. And I don't have to sit on a panel and make myself look just lost out of this world. Like I have no sense of understanding of what right and wrong is.
Put him out?
She put him out a little bit after that. She put him out. He had to come back, right?
She put him out because everything that Jag told y'all was true. That's the reason why.
Let me stop you right there. How do you factually know everything Jag said was true? Or do you believe it in your spirit?
Everything that she's saying is coming out. The reason why that lady is mad is because Jag is coming out with more stories about her.
So what came out that turned out to be true that Jag said? For clear. One thing, something that I might.
She's a slut.
Oh, girl.
She's definitely a slut.
Okay.
I mean, for anybody sitting up here praising this woman for being with somebody else's husband is sick. That's a sickness.
Okay, so
I mean, it could be. Let's set aside. Let's take us out of the situation.
I'm gonna have to mute you, Tulsa. Hold up. So hold on.
But how are you having an engagement with somebody on your panel and you're constantly cutting them off? I think that I was making sense. I was being rational. And I had an opinion that made her look stupid on her own panel. And so she had to find a way to get her womanhood back on her show.
I gotta control my panel. So what I'm gonna do is this. Oh shit, ma'am, fix it, Jesus. Now I have to control my panel. So Jaguar.
Who's out of control, Kiva?
No, not control. We're not out of.
See, she says, I got to control my panel. And I had to ask her, well, Kiva, who's out of control? Nobody. See, she just wanted a moment. A problematic, angry black woman. She's very angry. It was an engagement. She wanted to crank up a fight because she had she already had feelings about me for whatever reason, which I don't care. I don't care. You had a panel. I come up. I said what I said and you were rude.
You're not getting out of control, but I do control my panel as far as making sure we talk in a way. Jaguar, we have a lot of slut for her, okay? But Jaguar has been slutting as well, right? And I feel it needs to be an even keel amongst both. Now, I get it. At the end of the day, she has committed adultery, but...
At the end of the day, she committed adultery, but she says, but... Why can't we just stay right there? Why can't we just stay on the adultery and understand why a wife would be upset and why a wife would go below the belt when it comes to firing back? She has that right. She's a wife. You have someone, you have a wife, and someone has her husband, this slut bucket, has her husband online coming at her, and she's just supposed to just ride it out like Miss Daisy. No. That's why I say some of these black women, they have daddy issues. Because for this woman to sit up here and try to protect this man as though he's innocent is sick.
So has Jag. So has Goomba. They have been side chick and side men pieces to each other. Now, what I can't do is drag the fuck out of Nikki if we're not going to drag the fuck out of Jag, and we're not going to drag the fuck out of Goomba, right? But the point of you coming up here was not to drag.
That woman intervened on that lady's husband, on their marriage. And it's the black women like this. That's why their marriages don't last. Because of this type of thinking.
I haven't dragged Jag. I've spoken on her deplorable behavior, but I've not called her out her name. And so we're not going to call Nikki out her name. Not on my platform. But I feel you and I respect where you're coming from. You have a right to feel.
Let's call a spade a spade. Why are we covering up for the slut? I mean, with a shirt like that, I see. I understand. Trust me, I understand.
I feel about her, okay? But we're not gonna like call her sluts and stuff, okay? But
well, let's just say this, Kiva. Let somebody come and take your man, and I want you to be this calm when everything is going on. See, it's funny when it's not us. See, it's funny, and we have so much to say when it's not us. And we want to sit up here and act like, oh, everything is cool. If it was us, that sidekick would be every name in the book. So let's not act like this. I'll let you speak. You keep cutting me off.
Yeah, because you've missed the point. And I think
it seems like you missed the.
I missed the point, guys. Out of everything that I said, did I miss the point? Or did somebody get owned on their own show? Huh?
You're a problem in our community.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm
protecting the sluts. You're protecting the sluts.
I'm a slut.
You see how she thinks it's funny? Instead of, I mean, this is a grown woman, probably in her 50s. You're a grown woman and you sit up here and you laugh about a woman grieving, a woman that has mental issues. Like, I believe her sitting up there laughing is a sign that she has a problem, something in her life. It was something that I said that she needed to hear. It was something that I said that Kiva needed to hear. But she's sad. As a sad woman. She's so desperate for a crowd. Just sell her people out. She don't care. She would have been a problem back in the day for Harriet Tubman. Yeah, her.
Woo! Listen, just FYI, I know she is a diehard King Payne supporter, and King Payne loves Jag. And I knew she was gonna go left. And when I saw her pop up, I said, I'll let her have her couple of minutes of fame.
She's gonna let me have my couple of minutes of fame. I want to rewind this, and I want to see where I was not on topic. I gotta figure this out.
The woman said that she didn't.
Once it's in the system,
So I want you guys to hear it. I'll play it all the way through, and I want you guys to hear and see if I got disrespectful with her.
Okay, so somebody, Tulsa, hold on.
It's Queen Tulsa.
Hey, Queen Tulsa. Hi.
Hi. First, I wanted to say that we need to protect Black women. And I don't think it's ever funny for a woman to steal someone's husband and sit up and prance around on every panel looking for a moment. The woman said that she didn't want a moment, but she's on everybody's panel.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's panel. She wasn't worthy of a ring because she didn't get one. She was married before. Her husband left her because she's a cum rag. She's for the neighborhood. Nikki really needs to find her own. Nikki needs to take time and teach her kids how not to steal a man. She's got too much time in her hands.
Okay, let me pause you right there. Where did she steal him from when Goomba went to her?
Okay, so.
I mean, but I'm saying.
Do you remember the first time when the barbershop incident happened?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as Jag went away, he was calling her.
So right there, stop. He called her, and she said that. She didn't call him. He called her and said, "Can I come?" She said, "Come." So he reached out to her first, right? So technically, in all fairness, she didn't go seek him out. That's what I was just trying to get to. I just want clarification.
Didn't she put him out?
She put him out a little bit after that.
She put him out.
He had to come back, right?
She put him out because everything that Jag told y'all was true. That's the reason why.
Let me stop you right there. How do you factually know everything Jag said was true? Or do you believe it in your spirit?
Everything that she's saying is coming out. The reason why that lady is mad is because Jag is coming out with more stories about her.
So what came out that turned out to be true that Jag said? For clarity. One thing, something that I might.
She's a slut.
Oh, girl.
She's definitely a slut.
Okay.
I mean, for anybody sitting up here praising this woman for being with somebody else's husband is sick. That's a sickness.
Okay. So
I mean, it could be. Let's just set aside. Let's take us out of the situation.
I'm gonna have to mute you, Tulsa. Hold up. So hold on, because I gotta control my panel. So what I'm gonna say is this. Oh shit, ma'am, fix it, Jesus. Now I have to control my panel. So Jaguar.
Who's out of control, Kiva?
No, not control. Just
we're
not out of. You're not getting out of control, but I do control my panel as far as making sure we talk in a way. Jaguar, we have a lot of slut for her, okay? But Jaguar has been slutting as well, right? And I feel it needs to be an even keel amongst both. Now, I get it. At the end of the day, she has committed adultery, but so has Jag, so has Goomba. They have been side chick and side men pieces to each other. Now, what I can't do is drag the fuck out of Nikki if we're not going to drag the fuck out of Jag and we're not going to drag the fuck out of Goomba, right? But the point of you coming up here was not to drag her. I haven't dragged Jag. I've spoken on her deplorable behavior, but I've not called her out her name. And so we're not going to call Nikki out her name, not on my platform. But I feel you and I respect where you're coming from. You have a right to feel how you feel about her, okay? But we're not going to call her sluts and stuff, okay? But
let's just say this, Kiva. Let somebody come and take your man, and I want you to be this calm when everything is going on. See, it's funny when it's not us. See, it's funny, and we have so much to say when it's not us. And we want to sit up here and act like, oh, everything is cool. If it was us, that sidekick would be every name in the book. So let's not act like this. I'll let you speak. You keep cutting me off.
Yeah, because you've missed the point. And I think
it seems like you missed the point, and you're a problem in our community.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm
protecting the sluts. You're protecting the sluts.
I'm a slut protector. Woo! Listen, just FYI, I know she is a diehard King Payne supporter, and King Payne loves Jag. And I knew she was gonna go left. And when I saw her pop up, I said, I'll let her have her couple of minutes of fame. If anyone thinks I'm a slut supporter, put it in the chat. What she does is for attention. My inner Kiva wanted to just go ham on her. Okay. However, it was no need to go ham on her because this is what she do. She trolls anywhere she goes, and she tries to out-talk the panel. And haven't I always said I'm welcome to difference of opinions? So I let her have her opinion. She said I support sluts. I disagree, but if anyone feels like that, they're welcome to feel like that. I just have my opinion, and I look at things from both sides, okay? And I still do not believe that she took Goomba from Jag. I'm not going to change that stance.
What did she do? How did he end up at her house? So pretty much this lady condones infidelity. She does. She did not want to call out that side piece. She wanted to praise that side piece. What she failed to mention was the side piece and Gerald have been on lives and have been talking crazy about Jaguar. See, what she failed to tell y'all is Nikki is responsible for revenge porn. But Kiva didn't care about that. Oh no. It's all about Jag, Jag, Jag. Sad, sad day. In America, it be your own people. She looks so mad. I see why she gives the type of commentary that she gets. She just looks angry. An angry Black woman. Never happy. Will do anything for a piece of cake. I mean, that right there says it all. That's all I got for it. You guys sound off in the comments. I'll see you guys at a later date. Good night.
What's a girl to do? She needs love. Girls need love. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have you breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. No one until you get by. I can get it to you right, baby.
Okay, I had to stop this right quick because I just seen somebody say, Queen Tulsa, you must have missed that because she did address the revenge and said it was wrong. I was not there for all that, and I made it very clear that I just woke up and that I had just saw a live going, and I hopped in there. There was an opportunity where she said, if anybody wants to sound off on anything, please come up. She didn't say when you come up, you have to talk about this specific thing right here, this specific thing right here. I gave my whole full-blown opinion. And that's just that. Pray for Kiva.